Hey, welcome back to Behold God's Word. My name's John Dunn, and good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, depending on what time it is in your city, state, or country. Let's get into it, okay? So today we're talking about people say they want truth, but they don't really mean it. And, everybody says that they want the truth until they're confronted with it. And John 8:31 through 32. So Jesus said to the Jews who had believed in him, "If you abide in my word, you are truly my disciples, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." So he says it'll set us free, but we claim to want the truth, but when it comes to the truth of God's word, we just say, well, that doesn't apply here, or that's just an old document, or better yet, we confess that we believe it, right? But then we compromise it. See, Jesus said, "Come as you are," but not let them sit in sin and be okay with that. We want those who are broken to come to the church, but we will not compromise God's word to do that. We don't allow sin in God's house when by their actions they don't want to surrender to him. If it's something they are struggling with, which means they are actively seeking help for it, then yes, let them stay. They're working on it. They're trying to follow God's word. That's the sign of a sick person being healed, right? But if they aren't seeking help for it, if they don't think there's a problem with how they're behaving, and they do these things in church, and you've told them that, hey, this isn't biblical, we don't allow this here, God's word speaks very clearly against this, then they need to leave. And that might seem harsh to some of you, but that's the truth of how it is. The church is a hospital, but a hospital can't heal you if you don't let it. If you refuse care, then you won't be healed. And the care is God's word. That is the healing for our bodies and the refreshment for our bones, as you see in Proverbs 3:5 through 8. It's the renewing of our mind. It's the washing of us clean. Jesus tells us that no matter how bad our sin is, he can wash us clean, make us clean as freshly fallen snow. So he can take it. But that's the cleansing. The cleansing is his word. The washing is his word. And we have to be in his word and abiding in what it says to the best that we can. And then to the points where we can't or we struggle with, we submit it to God. And through us, he causes us to be obedient. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a blessed day, and we'll see you next time.